Yo, yo. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. It's AJ, your average gamer 714 here, and man, oh man, we got some racing tonight. 100% at Phoenix? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got 100% at Phoenix. 150 laps to decide the Stephan Mallozzi finale. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. Hey, listen, if this is your first time watching, no matter what platform you're on, we're trying to build YouTube. If you wouldn't mind heading over to youtube.com/theaveragegamer714, I would greatly appreciate that. I hope that you guys are doing well. I'm doing well. The week went good. Just waiting for that huge storm to come in the next couple of days here in the south. It's going to be great. It's going to be great, you know. So there's a chance that we're not streaming tomorrow, but that will be a tomorrow problem. Just got to make sure that I got my display set correctly here, which I do. We're golden. We are golden. Let's do this. Let's get what am I looking for here? Let's get you guys into the live scene because I know I don't have stuff pulled up. Where's my game at? There we go. Nice. I need that. And I need that. Right on. Right on. Right on. You running online? I might do some online after this. I probably should, to be honest. How's your wheel, dude? You liking the wheel so far? I'm excited, bro. My taxes are going to be big enough that I can get the direct drive wheel that I want. My hell yeah. I'm super stoked for that. Can't get it to work. What's the problem? Well, you're on PC, so it shouldn't be that hard to figure out. Got me some Cajun trail mix from Walmart. I love this stuff, dude. I'm addicted to it. What wheel did you get? We'll see if we could diagnose this for you real quick before we start this race. Because if you got a Logitech, I think I might already know what your problem is if it's synced to your computer. Does it work in other racing games, by the way? On Logitech wheels, there should be a... if you got one that's compatible with either PS4 or PS5 or Xbox, a Thrustmaster T98. Okay. In your game settings here, I'm assuming that you have this set to wheel, right? And you have everything mapped out over here? Okay, let's see here. Really? Let me see. Yeah. Let me let me see here real quick. Really? Need to take it back and get a Logitech? I mean... I don't want the... Yeah, if you have a Thrustmaster T98, it should be compatible. Okay. Parker, my man. On your wheel, if you have a 298, there should be a switch on it somewhere that one is for whatever console that it's compatible with, and the other one's PC. Do you know where that switch is, and have you checked to make sure that it's on PC? Um... Let's see here. So there's a couple things here. One, you don't have your wheel plugged into a USB hub at all, right? And then my follow-up question is, there's an LED light that's supposed to turn on, and for PC, it's supposed to be green. Yes and yes. Okay. And you have your stuff mapped out and it just won't do anything in the game? Like when you're at the menu, can you use the controls on the wheel to get around the menu or no? Damn. Let me see here. Yeah, because I mean, if it's picking up your stuff in here, and it'll either show up as a T80 or a T98. I don't know which one it'll show up as, because the T98 tends to show up as the T80 in a lot of games. But if it shows up on your mappings here, I mean, there's no reason why it shouldn't work. I mean, granted, I don't use Thrustmaster products, but Logitech would be a good option. I bit my damn tongue. Honestly, Parker, though, if you don't mind waiting, instead of getting a Logitech and getting a cogwheel direct drive base, go to PXN, get the VD4 direct drive base. I'm telling you, dude, that upgrade is 100% worth it. I still beat you using one anyways. But yeah, Parker, for real though, if you don't mind waiting, go on Amazon or go to PXN's website. Get the PXN VD4. Assuming that you're just going to use it on PC. If you don't want to use it on console, or if you want to use it on console, then don't, because the VD series isn't compatible with consoles. But the VD4 direct drive base would be a significant upgrade over the Logitech G923 or the 920. Because that's what I'm about to buy. Because my current PXN is a 3 Newton meter base, and I'm upgrading to a 4. Actually, you know what? I'll link you the one that I'm looking at. Because you can get different bundles for different wheels and stuff. I'll show you the one that I'm looking at. It's actually pretty sick. I'll link it for you. I think you can grab links in the TikTok chat. Yeah, this is the one I'm grabbing. Check that out. Ah, I didn't want to do that. That's what I get for hitting the enter button. Go back to the main menu. Alright, we'll get to racing here in just a second. So here's the deal. Over the last week, I've been working relentlessly on this setup because I took out every option that I could that would give me a short run advantage. I'm thinking about dropping this down to 50 for this race. But we're going to get these guys... Well, no. I still want the chance for an AI caution to come out. I'm going to keep the tire wear effect at 55 like I do in career mode, and the fuel consumption at 65, because if I don't, they're going to be able to go like 5 laps longer on a fuel run over me. Impact force is still at 100, so that's that. But yeah, this is gonna be a long race. Now, do I run a single stage or do I do multiple race stages? Because I mean, we've kind of been doing things proper all season. I kind of would feel better if we just I'll kind of feel better if we just finished it that way. And then we'll put that on full qualify. Why not? But yeah, man, it all comes down to this. I thought about honestly making a custom paint scheme to get one of Mallozzi's different paint schemes that he ran throughout the year, because he doesn't have any DLC paint schemes, right? So I thought about making a custom paint scheme and then just running like a regular race. But then you wouldn't have the little mini celebration at the end of the race and stuff, and we wouldn't be able to look at standings, and that'd be kind of goofy. But, you know, but yeah. Man, that trail mix is so damn good. About to get in the race mode here. Take my flannel off here. Don't worry, I'm not getting naked. I promise. It'll just get very hot in this corner if I have a flannel on, because my heat vent is like right above me, and it's in this specific room, it's a kind of like a half vaulted ceiling, so it pushes all the heat straight into the corner I'm sitting in. But yeah, for this episode, I'll go ahead and record the intro separately. And then, but yeah, so we'll start. I'll hit the record button. We'll get into this. 150 laps at Phoenix, huh? But yeah, no, like I was saying, though, I've been working on this setup relentlessly for the entire week. I got it almost at like pole speed for qualifying. I wound up backing it down just a little bit because it was getting a little too loose, like on the long run. And I was like, if I'm doing a full race and we run all the way out in the third stage, I was like, I'm going to want that little bit of tightness at the end of the stage. So I backed it down just a little bit. I might still be able to qualify in the top 5. I don't know. But I'm excited, man. This is going to be fun. So as you can see, it says return to race. I was sending a link to the chat, and it sent me to the race, which I didn't mean to do. But we got 150 laps to decide who's going to be the champion in this series. We're going to try our best to get our friend Stephan Mallozzi a Truck Series championship. Granted, in a video game, does it matter? No. The series itself has been fun either way. So, yeah, I think we're going to get on into this. All right, we'll go ahead and run a lap or two in practice here just so that we can make sure that we got our braking zones down.
Pull them belts tight and let's get out there. Settle in, find your rhythm, and we'll build from there.
Which also reminds me, tomorrow I gotta, hopefully our power doesn't go out, but hopefully I wake up early enough that I can, wake up early enough that I can record the rest of my setup videos that I need to do. So I can edit those on Sunday, assuming our power don't go out then. See what kind of lap times we're working with here. Yeah, it's very difficult to set up like Phoenix properly, in my opinion, in this game, because you're basically trying to set yourself up to not be tight in turn 4 coming to the line, which means you're gonna be a little loose coming off of turn 2, and there's just nothing you could really do about that. But yeah, I mean,
Great lap, keep it up.
oh yeah, 26.9. We could rock and roll with that.
Stay
I
out
think.
if you need to, otherwise bring her in. We're done here.
Let's just check the setup. I do want to see. P2, baby, P2. Yeah, we'll probably qualify between 5th and 7th is going to be my guess. That's going to be my guess. Those of you on... You do not have an active public live stream on YouTube. Go live and connect your chat. A couple minutes automatically. To go to your YouTube live dashboard. Why do I not have my chat showing up over on the YouTube side? I guess I'll have to pull up my stream on my phone and do it that way. Yeah, those of you who are watching on YouTube, if you were in the chat there for a minute, sorry I did not see that. But I got it now, so we're good to go. So yeah, I think that P2 is great. That should put us within the top 7 in qualifying. This truck is really great on the long run, though. I mean, really great on the long run. The tire wear is nice and even. Doesn't do anything crazy. It'll get a little loose off the turn 2 a little bit at the beginning of the run, but it does tighten up as the run goes, which is nice. And then it stays like a very, you know, it's going to sound weird saying it this way, but it stays a very neutral loose off of 4 if you have your braking and your throttle inputs down at the right time. Like that's kind of what you're looking for in 3 and 4. But in turns 1 and 2, it'll be a little loose at the beginning of the run, and then it'll tighten up just enough as the run goes on. So I'm very confident in this setup. I mean, 14 thousandths of a second off. I think we could work with that.
Qualifying, here we go.
See if we can't push out just a little bit extra in this thing. Maybe squeak out a pole time. I doubt it, because they'll probably be down in the 5s is my guess.
Stay on the blend line now.
26.8. We'll see what we can do. See, that's that little bit of loose I'm talking about off of turn 2, which is not a big deal. You just gotta drag them brakes. Oh, that's gonna mess up my lap time a little bit. I mean, it looks like I'm fighting the wheel quite a bit, but really I'm not. And like I said, it'll get better as the long run progresses.
Starting in the top 10. Nicely
Right,
done
where I
there.
thought
We'll
I would
get you to the
qualify.
front on race day.
So is this just a 1 lap qualify? Yeah. To be fair, I did say 7th. That's a pretty accurate call if you ask me. Go easy early and save some tires at the end. You've got some buffer. Like my stream's buffering, or that's weird. I shouldn't. I'm running all right. Yeah, no, I don't have anything showing up on Streamlabs. Yeah, why? Oh, hey, there's my chats. Nice. All right, now we're all in the same spot. Cool. All right, yeah, we got plenty. I mean, we got plenty of time. 150 laps. Smoke, welcome in. It was bad a bit ago. It comes and goes. Honestly, though, it might be because we have a nasty storm coming through Middle Tennessee the next couple of days, and I mean, it might just be my ISP. Definitely not us, because I'm looking at my stats on Streamlabs right now, and it's where it's always been. So I don't know. What was I gonna say? Doc, by the way, Monday, if you want to do that video explaining like setup stuff, Monday would be a really good day to do it. Stub, thank you for the feedback. I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know. All right, guys, we got 150 laps to get friend of the stream, Mr. Mallozzi, a championship here in NASCAR 25. I'm not sure if he'll show up on the YouTube chat or if it'll be TikTok, but he'll be here. He'll be here at some point. He always stops in when we're doing the championship series, so we'll see what time he drops in. But let's go get this guy a championship, huh?
As we go trackside for the most famous words in all of motorsports. Driver, start your engine!
Here we go. Start it up.
All right. I forgot to turn my lights on my my desk so that you can see my face a little bit better. So just give me 1 second. Bam. There we go. All right. So For those of you on TikTok, I'm going to apologize in advance. I'm really bad at not vaping on stream, so my stream might get cut. If it does, head over to youtube.com/theaveragegamer714 or twitch.tv/theaveragegamer714. You can catch it there. But 150 laps. Let's go get this guy a championship.
Be ready now. Green, green, green. Car outside. Car high.
All right, so it looks like for the first two stages, first stage and 3/4, we don't have to worry about pitting. I'm just gonna way overdrive it into turn one there.
You want it?
I am so sorry, whoever's nose I just took off.
Clear inside. Car outside. Clear, all clear.
I'm just gonna try to be patient here, let this thing string out. This car is gonna look really loose while I'm driving conservatively until this does string out before I really start pushing it.
One up high.
What's up, Jake? I appreciate you moving over. Thank you, sir. As you can see up there, Riggs and Heim going at it early.
Stay low. One outside.
Bush is also in the championship four. That's right, I forgot about that.
Clear high.
Where we're going to get these guys big time is definitely coming off of turn 4 when the run progresses, because the AI gets a little tight, I believe, so they get a little bit slow in 3 and 4. But as long as we can keep pace with them in 1 and 2 here and not, you know, fall back a ton, we should be able to work our way up towards these guys here. As you can see, we're only, you know, about 5 laps into this run here, and the steering wheel is already starting to straighten itself out off of turn 4 there, like I was talking about, which is good. Basically, I'm just looking for the same thing off of 2 here, to where the car doesn't want to go into a little bit of a power slide off of 4, and then we're just going to watch the tire wear and see if we got to make a wedge adjustment. Yeah, I think as long as we're close to the same tire wear, down at around 80 to 75%, we shouldn't have to make any adjustments to this car or truck at all. We'll just keep the leaderboard up, and then we'll take a peek at the tires here in a few laps while we're driving it into 3 just a little bit. And also, too, as the run progresses, once we get deep into a run and the tires are starting to give up a little bit, we'll be able to utilize that middle lane that's a groove up from the AI and be able to go around them on the outside. At least that's what we were able to do in our career mode. So if we can just maintain a solid pace here for the first 15 or so laps, I believe that we'll be able to start taking advantage of multiple grooves here. I'm not sure how well it's coming through for you guys, but one thing that you'll pick up on is that I'm not very hard on my brakes at all. You know, most of the short tracks, I'm really not that hard on the brakes. I just kind of trail brake it a little bit, unless I'm really getting annoyed trying to get around somebody, and I just kind of, you know, dive bomb them a little bit. If you can hear that, like, I am ever so lightly on the brakes. I mean, just barely on them. One thing you'll see they'll start doing here a little bit later into the run is, you know, with the heat in the tires, you'll notice that I'll kind of be letting the car steer itself a little bit. Where you'll notice, especially off of 4, I'll basically have the wheel almost straight and let the car's looseness kind of steer it for me a little bit. So you might see that a little bit later in the, a little bit later in the run as well. So in turns 1 and 2 here, where you see I'm getting back into the throttle, is about where that purple Hoosier sign is on the wall there. And then where that black grill sign in 3 and 4 is about where I get back into the throttle here in 3 and 4. Or I'm sorry, that's an Xfinity sign, not Hoosier. But yeah, that purple Xfinity sign is about where I'm getting back to the throttle. You could pretty much go full throttle early in the run. Later in the run, you'll kind of back it down a little bit to maybe like 60% throttle until you're just about off the corner before you get full throttle. But not bad though. Yeah, as you can see there, 81 and 83. Might be able to get about half around a wedge out of it. We'll take a look at the end of the stage to see where our tire wear is really at.
Stay low. Still there.
You can hear there when I'm on the bottom, I go just a little bit heavier on the brakes, and I brake a little bit earlier just so that I can still get back to the throttle at the same point that I would under regular conditions. Nice and easy with it now. Basically, the game that we're trying to play is maintain pace with them in 1 and 2. Use 3 and 4 to our advantage because we know we could beat them off of 4, no problem. I might be able to back up 3 and 4 just a hair. As you can see on this far back cam, I'm basically using that pillar or that windshield brace right in front of me there, kind of gauge how low I am on the track. I want that first brace right there that runs down to the 9 on the tachometer. I want that to be on the yellow line here in 1 and 2. And then I want to be just above that in 3 and 4. I basically put this on the first seam of the racetrack when I can. And that's how I gauge where my truck is on the racetrack. Yeah, start backing up my corners just a little bit here. See if I can save a little bit more of that front right. Let the truck coast a little bit more. There we go. That was a really strong 3 and 4 there. But yeah, as this run progresses, what you'll kind of notice is I just kind of don't use the brake altogether in 1 and 2. I'll just let it coast about as long as I can. I just kind of let the tires do the work on this setup. I don't really have to do a whole lot to get this truck to turn. Just have to be kind of patient getting back into the throttle. You don't want to slam the throttle down because that could kick the truck loose. Just kind of a nice even arc up to full throttle. Let that car just rotate itself. There we go, just like that. Catching, who's that? Zane Smith or Zane Smith up here in the 38.
Outside. Stay low.
What my steering wheels do?
Stay low.
I'm still next to him. Well, why is my force feedback going the opposite way?
Clear outside.
My bad, 3-8. That's my bad. Yeah, basically just want to kiss that yellow line with the left side tires there. I'm gonna have to start backing up 3 and 4 a little bit. Either that or I'm just overdriving in the 3 and 4 by myself here. Yeah, we can definitely take a round of wedge out of it though, it looks like. Actually, I'm gonna have to wait and see how much this, I'm gonna have to wait and see how much the right rear catches back up, because it will get a little loose at the end of the run. So I want to see actually how much the tire catches back up to itself.
20 to go.
20 laps to go here in stage 1. We're starting to catch up to these two here. See, just that little bit of a slide I'm talking about, just kind of ease up on the wheel a little bit. That's when the truck is driving at its best. Just like that. And that's when this thing is driving at its best, 100% all day long. We are definitely faster than these two. Big time faster than Heim. Yep, excuse me, I'm gonna just... Alright, yeah, so if I'm gonna try to make a pass in turn 1, it's gotta be on the high side, 100%. See how slow they get in the center of the corner there? That's what this long run setup really does for you. You'll get really great corner rotation in the center of the corner on the long run. Oh, a little slidey. Alright, gotta be a little bit easier back on the throttle there. There we go, that's a great run. Yeah, Ryan, I'm trying to get there, just trying to stick on Corey Heim's right rear, basically, off of turn 3 so that I could get that run down into turn 1. Otherwise, I'm basically trying to anticipate him slowing down.
Car outside. Clear all around.
I'm basically trying to not have to anticipate him slowing down, getting into 1. Here we go.
Stay high. Stay high.
Oh no. Oh
Car
no.
low. Clear bottom.
Thanks, Norm. Appreciate you.
Outside. Clear high. Inside. Inside now. 3 wide. Clear low.
There we go.
Car outside.
And Clay Greenfield is really still
Clear
racing? He's got to be a dinosaur at this point. I feel like he's got to be old as shit.
Outside door.
No offense, Clay.
Clear high if you want it.
Actually thinking about maybe adding half a round of wedge because this thing got
Time to go now.
really, really loose once my tires got down to about 55.
One on the bottom.
Let's see if I can get this path done before the lap cars get to us.
Stay high.
Yo! Yes. Yes, Andrew, we definitely
Still
will.
there. Stay high. Still there.
Oh man, look at this. Oh, look at this.
Stay high. Clear low if you want it. Car high. 3 wide. 1 up high.
Yep.
Clear
Gonna have to
outside.
be a little bit more
Clear.
careful down there.
Car outside. Clear, clear.
Yeah, this thing got a little loose. A little on the loose side. I mean, it's still fast. It's just loose. So hopefully these guys pit at the end of the stage. Yeah, see, I just don't have that bite off of 2. Or off of 2 in the long run. However,
1 low.
right here is where I definitely got it.
Clear low if you want it.
You know
Car
what?
outside. Clear outside.
I'll just take you all the way down here then.
Great
I
job.
don't give a damn.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Clear. New leader. Oh yeah, a little loose. I have to try to tighten this thing up a little bit. I mean, really, our tire wear is not that bad, so I feel like some wedge would probably help it a little bit. And right now, going into stage 2 would be the time to test it, because I really don't want to do it in stage 3 in case it's the wrong adjustment. try running the middle lane here, see if we can get a little bit more grip up off the corner. See how my steering wheel is just about straight coming off the corner? That's how much looser this thing got compared to the beginning of the run. I mean, we are getting a monster run up off of 4 still, even with being that high. Something about the low line. I don't know, man. What's good, Kyler? Good to see you, my man.
One bottom. You're all clear. One on the bottom.
I mean, unless I really just got to wait that long to get back to the throttle. I could just do that too.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Kind of wait for the nose to point itself. I mean, I could do that too. I mean, we're really not that far off on tire wear though.
Yeah, baby, that's a stage win right there.
P1 stage 1. I mean, I know that the stage don't matter, but look at that. All 4 of us in the top 5. That was a good stage. All right, everyone's pitting. Let's go ahead and try some wedge and see what happens. If I could keep it to within 10%,
get up on the wall now. We're coming.
and we have better speed at the end of the run, I think we'll keep it.
Coming to the
Hey,
green.
it's nighttime.
10 away. Green, green. One up high. We lost the lead. Let's get it back. Clear outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna get swamped on this restart. You know that.
Clear high.
Oh, I'm on
One
somebody's nose.
Clear low if you
Whoa.
want it.
Hey, 38, my bad, dog. I 100%
Inside.
did not mean to do
Clear low
that
if
to
you
you.
want it.
I am so sorry. Yeah, we'll see how this wedge works out for the long run here. If it does, I say we keep it. NASCAR 26 will probably come out the same time that 25 did, to be fair. Just hopefully this time we get the PC release at the same time.
That was your best lap ever, bud.
Oh, hell yeah. 27.1. Oh, I think we ran a 26.9 in practice, so could be a little better.
Fastest lap yet, driver.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I figured if NASCAR 26 comes out around the same time, it'll probably come out when the playoffs start, is my guess. Go to the post cam. I like that one. Yeah, I'm noticeably a little bit tight getting into 3 and 4 there with that wedge adjustment, so maybe I back up 3 and 4 a little bit. Turn 1 and 2, no real significant change at all. Oh yeah, pushing just a little bit when I get up on the throttle heavy there. I think that this will be NASCAR's strongest year in a long time, by far. I don't think that they'll ever go back to a 36-point postseason, but I do think that going with a 10-race chase instead of the 3-3-4 format that they're talking about, I think that that's what's going to help them the most. And we are getting smoked here by Riggs early in this stage. Let's go back to the bar cam. I was doing a little bit better with that one. Oh, that's like the perfect 3 and 4 right there, too. Yeah, 730 horse is all right. I was kind of wishing for a 750 minimum, but I mean, you know, it's at least a step in the right direction. I think as long as, you know, the short track racing improves and the mile-and-a-halfs get a little bit better, I feel like I could live with the way that the plate racing is. I just hate the fuel saving thing that they do in the middle of the stages. Like, that's got to go. But other than that, like, I agree. I think that, you know, I think that 730 is at least a step in the right direction. What you doing, Corey? See, this is the drive off that I want at the end of the fuel run. This is like the most neutral feeling setup I think I could have at this point. Oh yeah, I'm gonna leave this door wide open for him. I under braked getting into that corner ever so slightly. Oh man, Riggs is just gone. Well, yeah, Doc, exactly to your point. That it's sad that I think that the Xfinity Series definitely produces better racing because the Xfinity Series does that really well. But yeah, I mean, you gotta give more feel back to the drivers. I mean, those Cup cars are so rigid. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're tight or loose. And the other thing, too, that you got to realize is it's like, okay, you can go and hit somebody in the back of the car. All they got to do is downshift, and they're gone. Like, there's nothing that you could do to really make the car extremely loose, and I don't understand that. No, it does not. NASCAR 25 doesn't have any ARCA-specific tracks this year. They basically just kind of made, like, if you're in career mode, they basically just made the schedule off of a bunch of regular NASCAR tracks. So they kind of dropped the ball on it. But for a year one, like I kind of understand it, and I'm not really that mad at it. So like if they start adding some ARCA specific tracks year or two, I think I would be okay with it. See, my tire wear is not that much different than it was in the first run either. Looks like I'm actually starting to get away from that 11 again. I'm a little too tight, so I think I'll go back down about a half around a wedge. Especially if this thing wants to understeer just a little bit off the 3 and 4. Yeah, I know that the tire definitely has a lot to do with that as well. To be fair though, I do think that you can correct it to where even with a bigger tire, it still wouldn't affect the car as much as it did the last couple of years, if that makes any sense. Like, I 100% feel like they can get the car to drive like the Gen 6 and the Gen 5. I think they can get it there. I just think that, you know, even if you want to keep the bigger tire, just do some simple things, like get rid of that stupid underbelly, that diffuser, you know, a more horsepower for sure. And then, I don't know, maybe allow them to make some of their own parts again instead of spec parts, like suspension stuff. That way, you know, you can get, that way you could kind of set the car up looser, I suppose. I think that there's just too many things that kind of put that Gen 7 car in a box that can't be undone, you know what I'm saying? Alright, yeah, I'm starting to get a little too tight here. I need to see what happens late in this run once that rear tire gets down to about 50. I slowed down way too much in that corner, too. Yeah, see, I don't think I'm catching up. I don't think I'm catching rigs here in 3 and 4 enough to try to keep pace with them in 3 and 4. I think that's what my problem is here. So hopefully once my tires get down to 50-ish%, it'll loosen up quite a bit for me here. And then I overdrive it and do that. If I'm not getting that little bit of a drift up off the 3 and 4. I understand that at Martinsville the diffuser wouldn't make a difference, Doc, just because, you know, Martinsville is not really very aero dependent. I want to see what it does at a track like Texas or, you know, Atlanta or Charlotte. Like, those are the tracks that I want to see if it makes a difference or not. Yeah, see, I'm just not picking up a little bit of a slide up off of the corners at all. So I definitely need to loosen this thing back up a little bit. I mean, I'm full wheel in it, getting off the floor. Yeah, it's a little too tight. Good thing we did it good thing we did it in the second stage and not the third stage, because that would just be bad. We're getting really tight in 3 and 4. Yeah, we're gonna take that wedge back out 100%. I mean, although we are starting to gain back some time since he's working through lap traffic, so there's also that. Like, I'm getting back to the throttle like as heavy as I can in 1 and 2, and I can't get this thing to pick up a slide for me at all. There was a little bit in 3 and 4.
Inside door. Clear, clear. Car outside. Clear outside.
There we go. Now the truck's starting to do it.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Oh yeah, big time. Wow. All right, now I'm conflicted. Now I don't know if I keep the wedge in it or not.
Clear low.
Because now it's starting to do what I want it to do. And we're going to have a lot more laps in stage 3 too, with the potential for green flag pit stops. So there's also that to really consider too. Let's see if I can chase him down in the last 10 laps here. David, man, thank you for the follow over on TikTok. I appreciate you, brother.
Ten to go. Inside.
Really? You just had to stick all the way up there?
Car inside.
Yeah, see, now this thing is doing what I need it to do.
Bottom.
Picking up that little bit of a slide off of 3 and 4 and 1 and off of 2. Oh, no way you're gonna chase me all the way up here, right? I assumed you were gonna take the yellow line there, buddy.
Clear bottom.
Oh yeah, we're gaining tons of time in a hurry now. Oh, hell yeah, teammate. Hell yeah, teammate. All right, no team. Oh, we got a caution.
Car up top. Pit road is open.
Everyone's pitting, huh? $67 laps to go, so this will take us all the way to the end of the race.
You good with this strategy?
Yeah, I think, man. Wow, it looks like our tire wear actually got a little closer. right, we're gonna gamble and keep that wedge in there. Just because at the late stage of that run, that truck was doing exactly what I needed it to do, and we were catching them pretty quick without the traffic.
Coming to the green.
Oh, excuse me. Hold on, my wife texted me. I gotta respond to this, otherwise I'm gonna get my butt beat when she gets home, you know? Oh, sick. Actually, my father-in-law letting me know that we split the bills, and I pay certain bills, he pays certain bills, so he's just making sure that I get Zelled the right amount of money back. But all right, let's go. We should have, what, 3-4 to go in this stage?
There's the green flag. One on the bottom. Clear inside. Inside. Clear low. One bottom. Stay high.
Oh, there's the wall there. Hello.
One low.
And I drove that in
Outside.
way late.
2 to go now. Clear inside. Inside now.
Where is
Clear
Corey
outside.
Hine? Yeah, I'm good with just maintaining a P4 right here.
Outside now. Clear high if you want it.
Hey, Kyle, you're in my way, dog.
One more, driver. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, no, this game is miles ahead of when it released, Ethan. 100% it is. All right, P4 in stage
Top 5 in
2.
the stage. That's good for some points.
No, sir. I am on PC. I am on PC. I do have it on console, though. Haven't played it in a really long time on console. Yeah, dude, can I see where... He's not even in the top 10, bro? What happened to him? I mean, we're good by 15 laps. I really... We'll be good by like 17 laps by the time we go green. Honestly, I kind of like our odds here to run this one out.
Pace cars off. Be ready.
Stage 3, let's go.
Green, green. Inside. Clear high if
At
you want
60 laps to decide it. Let's get
it.
after
Clear
it.
low. One inside.
On that first lap, you always got to dive it in hard, otherwise that AI will just run you over.
Car outside. Clear, clear.
Clear? Clear! Oh, we're going to slide off 4 here. Yep, just a little bit. Yep. That's so tricky. It's such a fine line there because once you get below that apron, it'll really kick you sideways a little bit. Hey, Zeus, thank you for the follow over there on TikTok, my man. I appreciate you.
One outside.
Oh, yeah, we coming. Just
Stay
like
low.
earlier in the run, just a little heavier on them brakes when I'm getting down below somebody. But I braked a little bit earlier just so that I could get my throttle point to be about the same. Oh, don't hit the apron like that. Don't do that. I'll kick you way sideways. right, yeah, I gotta back up. I gotta back up 3 and 4 just a little bit more. Just want to keep Kyle in striking distance here, because I know once we get into lap traffic, we can 100% keep up with Riggs. There we go. That's the entrance 3 and 4 we're looking for. That's the entry we're looking for. You got it, Doc.
Clear low if you want it.
Popping the wall, getting into one was not on my list of things to do that time. I know when we get deep into this run, I'm gonna have to move up in 3 and 4 a little bit. Otherwise, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Clear up top. One up high. Stay low.
Oh, sorry, Kyle. I knew I was going to pick up the push once I got onto the apron there. My bad. Way heavy on the brakes there.
All clear.
Clear. No, sir.
Car low. Clear all around.
Yeah, you thought. You thought. Man, yeah, they just got me so beat coming off of 2.
Inside now. Clear inside.
Now let's just see if we can keep them within 2 seconds. Look at how much time he's gaining off of 2 on me. That's crazy. Yeah, but we gained so much in 3 and 4, man. I'm glad that I set up the car this way, though, because I can control... Like, if anything, I would rather be a little tight coming off of turn 2 at the end of the run, and be, like, just the perfect amount of loose off of 4 here, coming to the line. Because I can make up so much time in 3 and 4. I think getting into the wall there just helped me get into that corner because I was going to miss that corner completely. See, right now, it seems that he's gaining me about 2/10 from turn 2 down the front stretch, or the back stretch here. And then I gain about 2/10 from the center of 3 and 4 all the way into turn 1. So like our lap times have got to be right on top of each other right now. Oh yeah. I had just a little bit better rotation right before I get back to the throttle in 1 and 2. I think we'd be faster than him by now. That lap time was a little faster. I appreciate that there, John. Oh, little tight, little tight. Oh yeah, we're beating them now. Alright, yeah, so now I'm getting to the point of the run where I'm going to be tight in 3 and 4 until my tires get down to about 55%. That's okay, I get back 3 and 4 a little bit if I have to. Nice and easy, just like that. Come on with it. Oh, a little heavy on the throttle there. Tried to kick me sideways. I don't think he's gaining enough down that backstretch now to make a difference. We're just outright faster now. Oh yeah, by about 1/10 a second, or 1/10 a lap. Yeah, this thing's driving perfect now. Long run is absolutely the king. I mean, I'm just right in his tire tracks, and now we're just running them down. Oh yeah, that was a really good drive off of 2, yeah, off of 2. Still at the point where I'm just trail braking too, since I backed up my corners a little bit. This thing feels nice. Oh yeah, big time run off 4 this time. What's up, buddy? Oh, Corey Himes getting back in there. He's up to 5th. At some point, I'm going to have to beg that this thing goes green the whole way so that these guys don't pit late in the race. Webster, thank you for the follow over on TikTok. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, we're here, son. We here. We here.
Load up high. Stay low.
Oh yeah, we got you now.
Stay low. We're out front, driver. Clear outside.
Clear? I'll probably do online pretty much after this race concludes. Oh yeah, we got it now. Command and control. Oh yeah, we are gone. We are gone. Now all I can hope for is that this thing just either a caution come out quick now or this thing's gotta go green.
Car inside. You're all clear.
Oh, well, there's the caution. Don't
Yellow's
pit,
out.
don't pit, don't pit.
Pit road is open.
Oh. See, I wonder when the trigger is. I wonder what the trigger is for the AI to pit. Like, how many laps are left compared to how much fuel you have remaining? Sorry, responding to my mama-in-law. He texted me.
Pace car's off.
All right, let's get it. Run this thing to the end. Let's go.
Green, green, green. Car outside. We just lost the lead.
Yeah, don't worry. We ain't gonna lose it for long.
Car outside. Clear up top. Car inside. Clear low.
Look at how slow they are in the center of the corner, dude. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we're gonna easily take this lead here. Ooh, little slideys.
Inside now. Clear low.
Crossover. Yo.
Out front. Nice job.
Did I need to take it that low? Probably not. But is it what they do in real life? Yeah. I don't even care what the tires look like. I just want to see that leaderboard get bigger and bigger. Yeah, see, now this is what I wanted this to do in the first stage, was pick up like the perfect amount of slide up off of 3 and 4. And I think we just got it. Look at that leaderboard. Oh my god, that is beautiful. And honestly, I did try to make the AI as tough as I could at 105 before we started this race. There was a couple of the sliders that I moved up to try to make it a little more difficult. It don't matter. Short track is long run is king, bro. Long run is king. GG's. Okay, so this is the point of the race where I need it to go green. I think if we catch another caution, they're all gonna pit. These guys pit, that's gonna be a problem. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm getting back to the throttle like extremely late now. Like that's just how loose this thing has gotten. I'm waiting super late to get back to full throttle. And it's okay, we're still gaining time. Alright, these tires are gonna be bald as shit by the end of this race. It'd be funny if all these tires got down to 0 and then it just got like stupid tight out of nowhere. Yeah, we're gonna have to move up in 3 and 4 now. 'Cause now we're getting like really loose. One and 2 is still pretty all right. I'm just getting back to full throttle like a lot later than I usually would. I don't want to be that high in 1 and 2, but it was at least tighter. Or 3 and 4 rather. Up by 2 full seconds. Wow, did your guys' trucks fall off? Holy. Look at that tire wear though. 5% down in the 30s. 5% difference, man. Or 4%. Well, now 5%. This setup, man. I'm stuck in third. That is perfect.
To go this time.
And this setup worked out so great. Doc, I'm gonna just point out, you really didn't have to jinx me like that, saying that, you know? I can tell you if a caution does come out, though, I'm taking out 2 rounds of wedge, because I want this thing to be as loose and as fast as I can make it for, like, 5 laps. Well, it wasn't a dominating setup, but the setup showed up when we needed it. Let's see what we're working with here. What's our lap times looking like? Oh, of course, it's only going to show me mine because I'm the leader. Duh. I have no clue how much time I'm gaining per lap here. If any anymore. They might be starting to gain back time in 1 and 2. But I still got y'all in 3 and 4. I'll tell you that much.
5 to go.
This thing's getting tight in the center of the corner now, which is crazy because this thing is just about loose, like wrecking loose everywhere else, getting into the corner. So I'm starting to actually bring my cornering closer to the actual corner itself. Like I'm actually braking a lot later than I would, and I'm trying to use my brakes to actually push the car tight, getting into the corner a little bit. No, don't you dare. Don't you do it.
Caution's out.
Aha! Oh, no one's pitting. All right, green, white checker.
Coming to the green.
Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm scared. I am so scared.
Green, green, green. 1 high.
You know, I'm gonna go straight to the bottom. I don't even care. I want to be clear going into turn 1.
Inside now. Clear bottom.
Oh, come on, set up. I need you for like a lap. Like just 1 lap. Oh, Jesus.
White flag.
Oh, my God. We're finna do it.
Amazing win. You just never cease to amaze us, driver.
Stephan, my man. Granted, video game. But you, sir, are a truck champion. We did it. We grounded out all season, ups and downs, and the long run setup pays off when we needed it the most. Really loose at the end there. Golly. 0.6 of a second in one lap. That's crazy. Like, wow. Wow. What a race, huh? What a race. An hour and 10 minutes. That's it. I feel like that's pretty damn good time, if you ask me. Yeah, so your top five, Stephan Mallozzi, your Truck Series champion. Second place in the points, Chandler Smith. Third place, Kyle Busch, Grant Infinger, and then Corey Heim, the last driver of your championship four. Then you got Ty Majeski, Lane Riggs, Jake Garcia, Raja Caruth, and Tyler Ankrum there in P10. Man, what a way to cap that off. What a way to cap that off. I mean, some of the tracks we really struggled at, even with really good setups. Charlotte being one of them. That Charlotte was really tough. Vegas was really tough. I mean, cannot get a good setup at Vegas at all in the Truck Series, in the Xfinity Series. Man, that was fun, though. Show me the points. Show me the points. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. 8-win season. Not quite the 10 that Corey Heim had there in the real world, you know. Look at the laps led, though. Look at the laps led. This is crazy. This is how much the long run setup actually helped us. Corey Heim led 435 laps in 25% races, right? And 100% race to end the season, which is crazy. We actually tied for 8 wins. That's kind of crazy. Look at that average start, 16.5 and an average finish of 6.2. Suck it, Corey. 14 poles for Corey Heim to hour 2. They literally came at Daytona and Atlanta. That was it. Because the Talladega race, we started in the back. Ben Rhodes with a random 19 laps led. I mean, man, dude. Again, I can't stress this enough. If you're building setups and you can't get the speed that you want, just build a long run setup. Long run setups are where it's at. I mean, look at here's what's crazy, though. Our overall consistency wasn't terrible, considering that we had 19 top 10s and 18 top 5s. Literally the only races that we didn't have top 10s or top 5s is ones that we basically wrecked at the end. So, like, let's just break this down one more time before we wrap this up. Daytona got the win. Echo Park went back to back. Las Vegas, the only reason why we finished second was some crazy fuel strategy. We basically pitted midway through stage 2, and then we pitted again at the end of stage 3, and they had to pit right at the end of the race. If Corey Heim would have had to have pit with 2 to go, just like everybody else did, we would have won that race 100%. Homestead, that was another fuel mileage race, I believe, because we had like no speed whatsoever. Like, we did not deserve a top 5 at Homestead. We had no speed there whatsoever. Martinsville, this was one where I know we wrecked in stage 2 at some point. A caution came out midway through stage 3. We pitted, took tires, ran all the way through the field on freshies. If we would have had like 2 more laps, we would have gotten Corey Heim on that race too. Bristol was just atrocious. I hated Bristol before I got my setup figured out for this racetrack. We started like P20, I think. Yeah, P22. We sat in like 20th the entire race. We went absolutely nowhere. The Rock, this one was up and down. Like, we were good at the beginning of the run, terrible at the end of the run. The car was just a little too tight. If I would have loosened it up going into stage 3, I probably could have got away with a top 5 there. Texas, I literally wrecked myself in turns 3 and 4 trying to get under Grant Enfinger for P5. I bounced off his back bumper, hit the apron, and then spun out. Because, it was at the end of a long green flag run, too. So our tires were just absolutely spent. And I was already loose in 3 and 4 anyways. And I was like, I'm going to barrel it down in here and see if I can get under him before we're at, like, the apex of the corner. Nope. I bounced off his back bumper, hit the apron, spun it. Kansas, a strong P4. I think we were hanging out around P5, like, pretty much all day. And I think someone from the top 5 had a pit. And that's how we snuck into the top 5 because we were hanging around like 5th, 6th, or 7th most of that race. North Wilkesboro, this one was like the first like good short track setup that I actually felt like was a winning setup. A late caution and a bad restart gave Corey Heim and William Zawalich those positions. That was a bummer. After starting P12, no less. Charlotte was another one where the setup was very up and down. I tried to. There was a late caution, so I tried to take wedge out of it to get it to turn for the last 7 laps. But we literally went from 36th to 14th in like 4 laps, just because we had like super fresh tires. Nashville, this was another one where the setup got like overly loose. I mean, way overly loose at the end of the run. It was crazy how loose this thing got at the end of the run. The fact that we didn't wind up wrecking the last 5 laps and hung on to a P3. It really should have been a P2. I botched my entry into turn 3 and 4 with like 5 to go and just basically handed Kyle Larson P2. But again, the fact that we didn't wreck out of that race and didn't let Corey Heim by us, that was a good one. Michigan, the car felt really good. Our tire wear was nice and even. I think I just had too soft of springs in this setup because it just had no overall speed whatsoever. Starting P18 in that one. Just had no overall speed. And then a late caution didn't help us either. I think if it would have went green the whole way, we might have snuck into the top 10 there. Because we finished right behind Tanner Gray and Connor Mozak. I mean, we were like right there on top of them. Pocono, man, this race was crazy. Didn't have a truck to win at all, and I knew that. And I figured the way that the fuel strategy was going to work, the AI didn't pit at the end of stage 2 for some reason. I don't know why. So us and Stuart Friesen were the only 2 that pitted that entire sequence. And with like 5 or 6 laps to go, everybody pitted, and by that point, I mean, we had dog walked Stuart Friesen. We were so far ahead of him. So yeah, fuel strategy definitely won that race. Lime Rock, yeah, this setup worked out really well. This was like the first good road course setup that I had outside of Watkins Glen. This setup was just, I mean, it was fast. I botched them little like weird S's before you go up the hill and to the right-hander where the steering gets really light if you're full on the throttle. I messed that up in qualifying, so that's why we started P8. We should have had pole time because, I mean, we crushed our goal time in practice. I think this was another race where we pitted. I think I pitted at the end of stage 1, and they had enough fuel to not have to pit the entire race, but the fresh tires helped us get there, so that was nice. Lucas Oil did not have a good setup. It just did not have a good setup. It took me a really long time to figure out how to get a good setup in for Lucas Oil. Basically, I had like the 2850 on the left side and the 3577 or 3755 on the right. So it would be like kind of tight in the corner, middle corner, and then it would just break really loose coming off the corner. Later, I wound up flipping the springs in the front, so it was the 3755 in the front, or the 3577, whichever it is in the front, and then the 2858 or whatever it is in the right front, and then went really soft on the rear springs, and that really helped out that setup. I wish I would have known that before doing this race, because P5 we kind of didn't really have any business for a P5. Top 10 maybe, but definitely not a P5. Watkins Glen, this was one where we were walking away from the field late. I looped it off of turn 1, caught the inside guardrail, destroyed the truck, had to pit, repair damage, take tires, started way back in last. If I would have had 2 more laps on fresh tires, we would have won this race. We were flying through the field in that last segment there. Richmond, this race was, oh my god, was this race fun. I had a perfect setup for stages 1 and 2. Stage 3 was just a little too long, so the truck got a little loose off of 4. Actually, I take that back. It got really loose off of turn 4. Daniel Hemrick, just out of nowhere, on a late race caution, just walked us on the restart going into turn 1, and I had to chase him down the last 3 laps. I thought I timed it perfect because I got a super run off of turn 1 down the backstretch. I dove it super deep into 3. I bounced off the freaking apron and kicked the car loose. Door checked him, and I thought I got him at the line, but upon further review from replay, he nosed us by like half an inch. It was crazy though. That was a really fun race. Definitely had a truck to win on that one. Darlington, I think I spun off of 4, took tires with like 10 laps to go, and then just ran through the field. Had no business winning that race. I mean, look at the starting position, P21. Yeah, I had no speed in this setup. But never doubt the freshies. Got the freshies to take us to the win on that one. Like I said, pitting with like 10 laps to go. Because then I was able to go basically down to the apron in 3 and 4 and pass like 7 cars at a time. Bristol, I want to say it was the same thing. I wrecked off of turn 2 or turn 4. I can't remember. Pitted, took fresh tires with like 30 laps to go. And it took all 30 laps to get to the front, but we got to the front, so never doubt the freshies. Again, P24 starting position, absolutely terrible. Had no business winning that race in the round of 10. New Hampshire, yeah, no speed once again. This was before I really took the time to sit down and build the setups for New Hampshire. Just had no speed at all. And then we were catching people and passing them at one point. And then once the tires got down to like 40%, just out of nowhere, this thing got so loose. It was so hard to hang on to. So the fact that we hung on to a P12, because I think we got up to like 9th or 8th, and then we started getting really loose off of 4, and I just dropped like a rock. Like they just outpaced me like a ton. The Charlotte Roval here, I overdrove it way too much at the beginning of the run and just had no tires at the end. That's pretty much what that was. Even given the starting position at P19, I think if I would have saved my tires early enough going into stage 3, if I would have saved my tires and not burnt out my my left and right rear, probably could have hung up there for a top 5. Talladega, I mean, it's just Talladega. You kind of know you're going to win at Talladega, even if you start yourself in the back. That's exactly what we did. Started last, drove up to the front, created a couple of cautions along the way. The AI was just super touchy in this particular race for like no reason whatsoever. Martinsville, again, just like the spring Martinsville race, had a good stage 1 and 2, even given the really bad starting position. Drove to the front because I had a really well-balanced setup. They had enough to not have to pit stage 3. So I pitted going into stage 3, drove to the front. I was literally like a half a lap and 1 lap car in my way of getting to Heim. I think if I would have been side by side with the lap car going into turn 4, instead of behind the lap car going into turn 4, I could have dive bombed Corey Heim and gave him a chance there. But then we come to Phoenix, little loose stage 1, little tight early stage 2, same thing in stage 3, but I mean just walked away from him. Had a 3.5 second lead at one point. Late caution, scared of the green, white, checkered. I thought they were going to pit. They didn't pit, so we didn't pit. Man, what a way to cap it on a full 150% race, man. That's insane. That is insane. But yeah, hey man, ladies and gentlemen, wow, my hair is not looking good today. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, I hope you enjoyed the series. This series was super fun. Learned a lot how to do setups and drive the trucks in this game. Doc, my man, Sim Racing Central 529 over on YouTube. Go give him a sub while you're at it. He helped us a ton with our setups. It was so much fun. So much fun building setups with you, man. I mean, we're still collaborating on that setup series, but man, couldn't have done it without you. It was super fun. Stephan, my man, thank you for letting us do this series. Thank you for endorsing it, letting me use you in titles, and to kind of sponsor it if you would. Sharing it on X, I appreciate it so much. It was fun. If you guys want to see an Xfinity Series and or a Cup Series championship, you guys let me know down in the comments below. Like if you have not already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And hey man, Stephan Mallozzi is a champion, and we'll be catching you guys in the next one. Dudes, oh my god, that was so much fun. That was so much fun. We'll keep doing some racing of some sort for sure. But yeah, if you guys want to see an Xfinity Series 1 next, you should let me know. However, I will be taking the time to finish the setup video series with Doc first. That's going to take precedent right now. But if you want to see more championship mode, so that we have something else to do other than career, we'll definitely do that. Because I want to give, if we do this, I want to give Connor Zilic the championship, or Zilic the championship that he deserved. And check it out, we got more bonus paint schemes that we can even work with, which is super dope. The 88's got a bunch of them, so that's awesome. But yeah, the only thing I don't like about this one is Circuit of the Americas. I hate this racetrack so much. I hate it so much. Yeah, but the other one that would kind of scare me is going to Chicago. Not so much Sonoma. I feel like I could figure out Sonoma pretty all right. Chicago, no. I'm absolute dog water at that racetrack. But everything else, though, I feel like I could put up a fair fight everywhere else, though. You know, especially with the long run setups that we got in the Xfinity Series. Oh, like our long run setups in the Truck Series are good, but man, our Xfinity Series long run setups, yeah, those are good. Those are really good. Who did I pick to do a championship mode with? Ty Dillon? Really? I don't know why I chose Ty Dillon, but probably because of the Boot Barn paint scheme. I'm a huge fan of Boot Barn. I get all my boots there. Yeah, his Boot Barn and his Dow paint schemes are kind of legit, not gonna lie. I used to like his old bioethanol paint schemes, but this one just don't do it for me. It really don't. They really don't. But yeah. Yeah, man. Let's see what we got going online here. Let's see, any of our boys hosting a lobbies? Negative. I heard that the bump drafting got fixed online. Still impossible to hit goal times though, which is kind of a bummer. But I heard that the bump drafting got fixed online, so that's cool. Check this out, by the way. Well, I wanted to show you guys this. Check this out. So I got my testing paint schemes for when I do the setup videos, you know. But since they added different numbers and you could do whatever number you want, I made like this like half Dale Earnhardt, half Kevin Harvick paint scheme. I thought this turned out really slick, you know. So there's that. They don't have the right templates in the rest of the series, unfortunately, but they got it in the ARCA series, which is cool. The closest I can get in the truck series, which kind of really bummed me out, was this one. It doesn't have the same stripe up top. Otherwise, I think this paint scheme would look a lot cooler. And then the Cup series, the closest one they got is way off, unless they have it in the on the Camaro body. But that's the closest I could do for that one right now. I still got to put the sponsors on it and stuff, like I did on the Xfinity car. But yeah, I specifically built this one in slot 4 so I could use it online and scare people. Because you know the reputation of online cars with custom car numbers. But yeah, I wanted to take that guy online. It really does kind of suck that you can't use any of your other paint schemes online. Hopefully when they put that system in place where you can report paint schemes if you don't like it, hopefully that means that they're going to allow you to use shapes so you can make like a total custom car. And hopefully then you'll be able to use any of your 4 car slots. I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, man. I think that paint scheme looks pretty sweet. Nice and basic. And I like the fact that I was able to do the number outline right by just putting the black as the third color for it. But yeah, I think this turned out super sick. The fact that I was able to make Kevin Harvick's RCR font. Oh yeah. And then, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just slap that in the ARCA series. And then, when I'm online, I don't necessarily need to have a custom car. Do I have painted rims in the Xfinity car? Yes, I do. I got them in all series. Nice. But yeah, like I said, I thought that was pretty neat. Let's see. Check some messages here real quick. All right. I do. I need to send somebody a setup real quick.
Racing from all across the Lone Star State and beyond. Practices are heading out.
All right, let's go get some practice laps. All right, let us know what the car needs. Fire this
And
thing up and let's get
helping out
there.
one of my fellow streamers here. Gotta send some setups for Texas. Oh, Doc, by the way, if you're still here, Jesus Christ, I don't have my multi-chat pulled up. Wow, I'm terrible at this. Doc, by the way, I do have, I did edit that Charlotte setup. Doesn't get tight anymore. After like 25 laps, she fast. I was able to hit goal time like for 15 straight laps. It was crazy.
Fire her up and let's get out there.
Where's my Discord? There we go.
Okay, let's change things up.
Camera.
All right, time to go. Remember your goals out there.
Do, 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 do. Yeah, hopefully on Sunday I can hammer down and get a bunch of these setup videos recorded. I got a lot of them. I basically have setups for all the tracks except for Coda and the Chicago Street Course.
All right, let's get out there and see what we got. All right, let's make some adjustments.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna go find her on Is she live? No. Rude. Where is... Ah. Uh... All right. Oh, it's almost time to feed the dogs. Oh, golly. Let's see here. Have I been booted from TikTok yet? No, surprisingly not. Nice. Parker, you in here, my man?
Pull them belts tight and then let's get out there.
Could just miss. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'm gonna feed the dogs. And then we'll do some online racing. So I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and put up my ultra sick paint scheme here. Done boxed it back up. I'm gonna order a Logitech. Oh no! Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Yo, Maria, lady, I see you. I see you. We'll be right back. I'm just taking the bathroom break and feeding the dogs real quick, and then we're going to do some online stuff. So we'll be right back. All right, we back. We back. We are back. Oh, Stubby. Ryan, you're good. You're good, brother. You're good. You're good, bro. You're good. Yeah, don't text and drive, my man. Don't text and drive. That's bad. That's bad. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Owie. All right. How about some online, huh? What we got going? See if we can get anybody to run some Xfinity. All right, so Ninja, yeah, I figured he'd be up there. Wow, 125 racers. That's actually pretty good. Pretty good active count, if you ask me. Ooh, old man's hosting races? Ah, Truck Series, though. Ajax Thunder's hosting races. Talladega, meh. Infinity, All Tracks, we'll go 7%. AI cars. Sure, we'll go yellows. No driving. Damage on. Nice. Except we will not be starting at Bristol. I can tell you that right now for free. Yeah, we could do Charlotte. I can eat more trail mix now. Hooray! If see if we can get some people to race with here. I feel like we can. I don't even care if it's the Walmart brand. Cajun trail mix is goated. Oh, well, that's under my desk now. You mean to tell me that I can't get no one to race Xfinity? Is this? Uh, yeah. I mean, dude, if you want to race and you're on PC, just look for the average gamer 714. Dakota, thank you for the follow, brother. I appreciate that. Let's see. Aw. Go look at some analytics real quick. Damn, you guys over on YouTube are doing pretty awesome. I appreciate you guys. 615 likes over on TikTok. You guys are killing it too. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. 4 new followers over on TikTok. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, some of you guys over on YouTube have been watching the whole time. Got 5.7 watch time hours so far. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. What about Twitch? You look at Twitch real quick. I don't know if we'll have enough time. Dakota, is that you? Under me? I am not muted on Twitch. Right on it. Right on.
Be ready. Go, go, go. Outside.
Oh, I see what you did there with that paint scheme.
Clear, clear.
Oh. I'll let the loosey goosey. It'll tighten up. We'll be alright. I think it'll tighten up. Yeah, I think in the Xfinity series, honestly, you could feel the power shift a little bit more than the Cup. Well, actually, not a little bit. You feel it a lot more than you do in the Cup Series. Like when the car wants to really break loose, like it just did on me. The car, like you can feel the weight in it more than you can in the Cup Series, and I really appreciate that about the Xfinity Series. Oh, my Xfinity setup might be a little loose, a little too loose here for the long run. You know, I think that hopefully, as they add horsepower back to the Cup Series, we'll kind of get. Oh yeah, no, this setup's way too loose for the long run. I'm gonna have to fix that a little bit. I think as they add power back to the Cup Series, they'll get back to it. I just don't think it'll be immediate, if that makes sense. Like, I think they'll get close. I just think that the Xfinity Series puts on the superior racing. That's crazy. This must be an online thing because I swear this setup does not break this loose on
Halfway point right there.
offline racing. I swear this setup is a lot more stable offline. I mean, it could just be me though. Maybe I was just overdriving it those first couple laps and I cooked my right rear a little bit. Yeah, no, I don't think it's me. I think this setup's just that loose. For anybody watching that might still be watching, does anybody remember the EA locker back in the day where you could design your paint schemes in like Microsoft Paint and then you could upload it to your EA locker and then it would be like on a car? Like, how dope would it be if iRacing could do something like that? Ooh, excuse me. Or if Trading Paints made like a NASCAR 25 version of it where you could instead of like clicking race this paint and then it like auto updates it in iRacing, where you had the option to download the paint file and then you could put it in game to race it. I think that would be super dope. There we go. Now that my tires are wearing, this setup tightened up a little bit for me. Might have too much bumper rebound in the rear. Like, I am pedaling this thing as much as I can to keep it from wanting to kick out on me coming off of turn 2 there. Ooh, big slideys. Yeah, I can do something to tighten up this setup a little, just a little bit.
White flag here.
I can tell you though, first 2 or 3 laps in the run, this thing's a damn rocket ship.
Amazing win. Great work out there, driver. You're unbelievable.
That's what's up. What was I looking for? All right, we are not doing a Charlotte Roval. Absolutely not. Hey Dakota, are you the Intimidator? If you're still watching? If you need some good setups, bro, go check out my YouTube channel. I got a setup series with Sim Racing Central in the YouTube chat, if he's still here. All right, let me check, see where my glasses are at, because they should be... Uh-huh.
Be ready now.
All right.
There's the green flag. One outside. Clear outside.
I love ripping the fence here at Homestead. It is so much fun, especially once the tires wear and you could literally get like right up next to, oh, not into the wall, damn. But especially once the tires wear and you can get
Pit road's open
right
this
up
time.
against that wall once the tires wear. Oh man.
Pace car's off. 10 away. Go, go, go. Car outside.
All right, here's gonna be the tricky part though. Getting off the bottom, it's so loose on tires that start to wear. Oh no, we got it. That tire wear, by the way.
That's halfway.
Yeah, ripping the fence is like one of my favorite things to do in this game.
Five to go now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, once the tires wear, you can get a much better entry into the corner, and you can, like, you could stick this thing right next to the fence. It's insane. Don't do what I just did, though. Oh, I just hit a bump in a weird way.
Two to go.
Did it again.
One more driver, let's go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Whoops. Whoops. Yep, I done wrecked. I like how they made the max 420, by the way. I don't know if anyone else has picked up on that. Why is side chat not showing up for you? Crazy. Realize that. There you guys go. How about Iowa? Because I really want to try to set fast time for Iowa. Damn, it's gonna be 19 on Monday? Shit. Discord. Where's my Discord? Nobody wants to race at Iowa? Iowa is so much fun in this game, though. My glasses are gonna be here a day earlier than my wife's. Oh, she's gotta be mad. Oh. See what my wife says to that. She's gonna be mad. Oh my god, the fun. Oh god, I forgot to tell you guys when I started stream. I got the funniest comment in a YouTube video yesterday. Or, not yesterday, a couple days ago. Hold on, I gotta pull this back up so I could read it word for word. It made me laugh so hard. Hold on, which one is type live. There we go. This had me laughing so hard. I got this comment. I'm not gonna say who it was because I'm not that guy. But it says a day. No, yeah. So this was a day ago. This was yesterday. It says you have a 5-hour stream that received 43 views, and this is the first comment. This might be your hint that this shit ain't for you, boss. So I said, I appreciate the input, Hoss. I was like, every streamer starts somewhere, and I don't stream every day. I have a full-time job. Just remember, be kind, and I hope you have a better day. I was laughing so hard when I read that. I'm like, damn. I was like, someone's a little upset that a small guy is trying to grow. Holy. Yeah, it made me laugh. It made me laugh. I'm not gonna lie. What I should do is turn my Xbox on and make sure that this game updated on my Xbox, because my wife likes to mess around with it on Xbox a little bit. Elon Musk. Oh, okay, bye. That was a dope gamer tag, though. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of dig it. Notice, by the way, that I put a hat on, since none of y'all wanted to tell me that my hair was looking goofy. Oh, hey, Stacy. What's up, cuzzo? I just need somebody to join my lobby. Because I literally, this is how much I race Iowa in this game, or how much I love Iowa in this game. I went on to the online leaderboard, and instead of building my setups to the 105 AI like I'm doing on my YouTube series, because I have a good amount of setups for different racetracks on there. What I did was I literally went to the leaderboard online to see who had the fastest lap, and I built my setup to be that fast, and then I went back and balanced the setup after that. So I don't think I lost a lot of speed. I don't know if I'll have number 1 type speed, right? I don't know if I'll have number 1 speed, but I want my lap time up there for sure. Yeah, Iowa was the only racetrack where I went and looked at the online leaderboards and built my setups based off of that instead of 105 AI goal times. We got... Man, I can't wait for NASCAR 26 just so I can race Chicagoland again. That track I will be going for all-out speed, and I will have the most dominant setup on Chicagoland in all of NASCAR 26, and anyone can try and fight me on that. I will have the fastest setup for Chicagoland. Oh, yeah. I don't know how I managed to get shit on my screen. So I have monitor mounts, and my monitor's like a decent height up off my desk, and somehow I got like something orange on my screen. Kind of weird. No one wants to race Iowa for real? Man, see who's racing what. I know who that is, and I'm really bummed that he locked his lobby because he's a really good racer. The only Xfinity lobbies are locked. That's a bummer, bro. Buzz Lightbeer. I like that. I like that. Yeah, let me check Xfinity Series category best lap time. Oh, yeah, no, I want all time. Damn, a 15-3? What kind of setup are you racing, bruh? Hey, look at that. We're back into the top 5 on Charlotte. Nice. I know I can get into the 30s, too. That's the crazy part. I for sure could pick up 85 thousandths of a second. I know for a fact I can. The Ben Crazy drives a NASCAR 25. Nah. I love his. Hey, we're on the top for Homestead. How about that? See, now here's the thing. I don't know if I can get to the top on Indianapolis, but I also have to race it. And I know that I could get down into the 23.6s. If I could put up a fight with Team Conti for a lap time, that would be sick. Now, here is where I don't know. Because Kansas is a little weird for the Xfinity Series, and I don't think I've done an online race in the Xfinity Series on here. Vegas, I am P5 at a 30.3. I did offline. I was able to get my setup down to a 30.19, 30.12. I might be able to put up a fight for first on that one, to be honest. Definitely got to do a race at Nashville. I definitely got to do one at Phoenix because I feel like I could put up a good fight there at Phoenix. Well, 114.13. That's pretty damn good lap time. Not even gonna lie. Amazon delivery driver. That's awesome. I feel like I could put up a 30.4 at Texas with my new Texas setup. If I'm being real. Bristol, I'll never have a chance at. I can tell you that right now. I still feel like I can get down into the 30s. Get myself up there. All right. Oh, didn't mean to back all the way out. Whoops. Yeah, let's create a lobby. We'll shorten the race though. We'll do 4%. Custom setups, no driving aids, damage on. Take me to Texas. I want to see what kind of lap time I could put up at Texas. My dude said he was gonna race, and he hasn't hopped on. I'm a little sad. Oh, that's not dangerous. You guys know those moving tubs? You know what? I don't know how well you'll be able to see this because it's on my phone. But look at what she's doing. Filling up freaking gas. She's filling up those clear, like, 30-gallon freaking tubs at a gas station. And that's not that far from where I live either. I'm gonna sit that one out. You guys go right on ahead and Is it because I'm racing as a custom number? Like, is that really the issue we're dealing with here? Because I don't know if you can see my driver rating, but... See, Bell, welcome in. Welcome in. Is that the real Christopher Bell? That'd be dope as shit if it was. I gotta say, by the way, I'm gonna just point this out. I think streaming NASCAR games is really cool because the amount of actual NASCAR drivers that have popped in my stream, either on YouTube or TikTok, has been out. Like the first week that this game was out, I had like probably 10 or 15 different ARCA drivers on stream. I thought that was really cool. Yeah, I know I just kind of sidetracked myself, but like I was saying, yeah, I've had a few real NASCAR drivers. Have not had a Cup driver pop in yet, but I have seen a few. I've had one Xfinity driver, 4 truck drivers, and like 10 or 15 ARCA drivers pop in. I need someone to race with. And Texas ain't even that bad, bro. Like, for real. We'll change it to Iowa. See if I can get someone to race Iowa. I also want to put down a lap time at Vegas. Oh. Okay. Dude hops in for a second, then dips. He's like, nah. Damn, is it for real still 80 degrees in Miami today, even though it was 17 degrees this morning in Nashville? Florida, you suck. Yeah, Kyler, I heard that. I was gonna actually turn my Xbox on to update it because, like if I'm not streaming and I'm just hanging out on the couch, I'll play it on my Xbox on the big screen, and my wife likes to kind of mess around with it on, my wife likes to mess around with it a little bit on the Xbox. The Brewers having the best record in baseball and blowing their team up is so much more offensive than the Dodgers being willing to spend FU money on a roster. I think that is accurate. Um, Kyler, are you able to take a screenshot of the game, like on your Xbox, and then send it through Discord, or no? Because like if you could screenshot and share it with me on Discord, I want to see what it looks like. Because I know that you could take like calls through Discord, but I don't know if you could send messages. Hell yeah. Or you could just send it to me in a message through Xbox. I know you could send screenshots through messages on Xbox. But I was curious. I want to see how much better it looks. Oh, the Blackhawks are playing right now. Oh, and they're tied against Tampa Bay. Golly. Did I mess up? Yep, I'm going to have to pull that game up right now. Gotta go. My luck, they're going to lose right when I They're going to lose right when I pull this up. Oh, and Bedard almost scored the game winner right at the end of overtime, bro. Oh, that is so sucky. Was that Bedard or was that Nazar? I think that was Bedard. Oh, no, it was Kaiser. Kaiser almost got the game winner? That would have been nutty. Good thing is that the Chicago Blackhawks are really good at the shootout. I think they're like 4-1 in shootouts this year. And having Bedard go first is definitely the right answer. Yeah, let me check the weather and see what we're looking like for. I want to see what we're actually looking like. Can you give me an accumulation? I don't care about the weather. I just want to know if we have any like legit accumulation. I'm sorry, did that just say Arvid Soderblom is in? Yeah, Arca at Watkins Glen was terrible. Are you able to run with the mirror on now and the frame rate not be absolutely terrible? Oh man, that would have been so hot if you would have made that stick. I'm not gonna lie, that'd have been so hot. And that was a sick move too. Oh, Lardis, brother, if you elevate that puck at all, you go straight over his leg pad there, buddy. His shin guard. There you go. It is Soderblom in the net. Nice. Alright, this weather ain't telling me shit. I hate it when Soderblom does this though. He'll pull out of the crease in the shootout and he'll leave a wide open lane and somehow finds a way to block it. I don't understand how he does it. Ah, Bedard, for real, brother. Come on now, you got to score there. Getting too cutesy with the puck. Can't be doing that. Although I see what he tried to do. Tried to make it look like he was going to go above him, and then he tried squeaking it in below his leg, but he elevated the puck too high. If he'd have kept that puck on the ice, that 100% would have been a goal. Oh, no. It's not as bad. Wouldn't say great, but it's a lot better. That's a W. I like that. That's why I don't like Soderblom coming out of the crease. He just got scored on. All right, Nazar. I need you to score a goal here, my dude. What kind of a face mask are you wearing, homie? I think he needs to score here, otherwise that's game. And he scored. Thank God. All right, Saudi, just don't leave the crease by 20 feet and you should be okay. Existence. Thanks for the emote on Kick, my man. I appreciate that. Oh, and his shootout career is only 10 for 30. That's a 30%. Come on. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Absolutely not. Man, I love it that the Hawks brought back those, what's it called? those black alternates that they used to have way back in the day, and then they brought them back for like 2008 and 9 maybe, and then they haven't had them. Oh, hey, we got someone to race with. Hell yeah. All right, who's best game? Hawks win, baby. I think. Or no, Soderblom's got to win one more. All right, we got someone to race with.
Be ready.
All right, I'm going for all-out lap speed here.
Green, green. Car outside. Clear all around.
Yeah, and Sonoma's supposed to be redone too. I am driving it way too hard. Yeah, I'm need to get my brakes in check. Oh, don't tell me you're leaving. Yeah, he's leaving. I definitely did not make top time, but should put me in the top 5. Hawks lost in the shootout, man. Come on, Saudi. What are you doing? See what my tire wear is looking like. Oh yeah, no, we're still solid. I'll take a peek at that in just a second here, Kyler, when I get this race done.
To go this time now. One to go.
Yeah, it's good to see though that even though I didn't look at your picture yet, Kyler, it's good to see that they're still working on enhancements for the consoles, because the Series S was absolutely brutal.
Amazing win. Great unbelievable.
I think that's what they would do, Kyler. For those of you who can't, if the chat's too small, Kyler said, I think for 26 they should keep the base game and tweak things and add stuff like get rid of the wall popping AI. Yeah, I think that using this game as a base and just refine the physics model, I think that's what you want to do for sure. I think if you refine your physics model and you I think if you refine the physics and Kyler, did you send that on Discord or did you send it through the Xbox messages? Actually, it doesn't matter. I got both of them on my phone. Yeah, that looks way better. That is way better. At least the AI cars look a lot better. Hey, we got us some racers now. Cool. I'm going to run Kansas and then Texas and then probably call it a night, to be honest. That way I could have me some adult beverages. Yeah, that looks a lot better, especially the one on pit road with the car going behind you. Those always used to be the worst. Once you got around other cars, it was always the worst. What about like either Talladega or like night races? Did that look, golly words, does that look a little bit better?
Be ready now. Go, go, go.
See, I don't know what kind of lap time I gotta hit, but oh boy, just wrecked himself. That's funny. Can't say I didn't see that coming. Must not be getting into the corners right, because I feel like I should be able to run this wide open. I know that for whatever reason, this track is so hard to run the bottom and not get like absolutely wickedly loose. And I'm not sure exactly why that is.
Five to go now.
And to be fair, I think it's like that in every series except for the Cup Series, because the Cup Series is so rigid. Like, you can actually run the bottom here in the Cup Series and not completely wreck yourself. Oh, I also got to run Nashville. I think that's next on the list. Any of them at Talladega is fine. I just want to see what it looks like on console. Because Talladega always looked really badly pixelated too. Are you gonna give me the bottom?
2 to go this time.
You are super kind, sir.
Car outside. Clear high.
GG's, buddy. I appreciate you for doing that. Gotta keep myself off that damn apron is what I gotta do. Firewear's not looking too bad though.
One more time.
I love it when the setup hooks up just right and the car will drive itself down to the bottom for you.
Amazing win. You just never cease to amaze us, driver.
Yeah. Let's see what I can run at Nashville. We'll keep Las Vegas. We'll do Las Vegas, Nashville, and then Texas. Call it a day. Just kidding. Oh, brother, I hope you got custom setups worth racing. Otherwise, I'm gonna walk the shit out of you. All right.
10 away. There's the green flag.
Let's see what happens. I don't know what the leaderboard looks like for this racetrack, but... Oh, he backed out? No. Alright, well, 3 laps. Oh, no. I don't think I have the right setup. Oh, no. This is the right one. This is the only track where I have a crazy spring split in the front and the rear. The only way I could get any speed out of the car on this racetrack, and it annoys the shit out of me that I had to do it that way. Yeah, I'm not 100% certain this is the right setup. Oh, 34. 307. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can get it down into the twos. At 96% wear already? Eh. I mean, I'll take the free laps to put my lap on the leaderboard, but, you know.
5 to go.
One's a screenshot, and one's a recording. Dude, you are awesome. Look at that tire wear out, huh?
Two to go now.
Yeah, I don't know where a 307 would put me on the leaderboard, but we're going to find out here in a second. If I can't get a race in at Nashville and then one at Texas before I wrap it up for the night.
White flag, bring it home now.
Haven't played on a controller since November. What, you ain't got your wheel? Look at that. Perfect tire wear. That is crazy.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Alright, let's take a look at this and see what we're working with. Yeah, Talladega looks pretty good too, actually. Talladega looks a lot better than it did. Come on, guys. I just need 2 more races. What if I just change it to Texas right away? Because I know people do like Texas. I like the digital camo on your car. I like the digital camo a lot. And I like the fact that you centered your number on the door like a normal human. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've gotten used to it. I've gotten used to it being not centered on the door, like in real life, but definitely, definitely better centered, in my opinion. Oh, excuse me. I kind of figured that Roush Fenway was gonna do the Greg Biffle font. The 16 team doing the Greg Biffle font is awesome. It's gonna be a little weird seeing it on a Chevy, but either way, yeah, the Greg Biffle font for Daytona is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna love seeing that, especially that 16 car. That's gonna be dope. It'd be really cool though if Celsius let them do like a Greg Biffle sponsor. I think Greg Biffle deserves it. Or Kurt Busch deserves it. Kurt Busch 100% deserves the Hall of Fame. Can't get anyone to race Texas with me. I just want to get a lap time posted, bro. Oh, there ain't no Xfinity lobbies. None. I think he'll be fine for Daytona, honestly. I think he'll be all right. Damn, I still got to do an online race for Bristol, too. That's crazy. 32.98, though, at Homestead for the top spot. How about that? Huh? Iowa. Okay, so it's 23.72. That puts me third. I definitely didn't drive it right the first couple of laps, though. Like, if I would have driven that right, I definitely could have gotten into the sixes. Because I've gotten into the low sixes offline. Oh, really? That 58 put me in second? Damn. 2 whole tenths of a second quicker, though. That's crazy. I don't know how the hell he got his car stable. He had to have had his car stable enough to run the bottom wide open. I don't know how, but he definitely did. Hey, look at that. Top 5. Nice. I don't know about Kyle Busch, man. That is a hell of a stretch. That's a hell of a stretch. And the only reason why I say that's a stretch is just because RCR really took a plunge off the deep end the year after they signed him. I could see Hamlin actually getting it, though. Oh, let's see if they updated driver ratings. Probably not, but Still don't understand how Byron is a 100 overall when Kyle Larson won the championship. Or Hamlin, for that matter, because Hamlin had that race won had it not been for that pit stop. Zilich being 100 overall 100% makes sense, and I bet you he's going to be Heim. Yep. Is there anyone 100? Brendan Queen's not a 100 overall? What is this? I think that Queen not being a 100 is 100%. 100% is stiff. Also, I think LeVar Scott should be like a 95. But that's just me. I just seen a like. Or am I tripping? I must be tripping. I thought somebody just liked the live. Whoever just liked the live over on TikTok, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, LeVar Scott should definitely be a 95, and Queen should be a 100. Who's the lowest rated Cup driver? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I think that's a little generous for BJ McLeod. If you ask me, that's a little generous. Oh, Michael, thank you for liking the live, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you. You know, here's the thing with Allgaier. He literally ran the one race at Daytona, but you're only going to rate him a 52 when he was at the front the entire time. Seeing Jimmy Johnson at a 54 just makes me sad. I'm not even going to lie. That makes me sad. How are you going to rate Truex a 63 and Jimmy Johnson a 54 when Truex ran, what, like 3 races? I think he just ran the plate races, right? And I definitely don't know if I rate Connor Zilich over Jimmy Johnson, but I mean, that's just... I know, but like... Oh, Jimmy Johnson really only ran 1 race last year? I thought he ran like 3 or 4. Because if Jimmy ran more than 1 race, how could you rate Truex over Johnson? That makes no sense. None whatsoever. Where's Kyle Busch at? I want to say that an 83 is a stiff. Yeah, Martin. Yeah, Truex. Yeah, that's what I thought. See, I want to be mad at Kyle Busch's ranking because I think he's 100% better than an 83. I think that Kyle is way better than an 83, but RCR equipment just sucks, dude. It sucks. Damn, Briscoe really got up to a 95? That's impressive. I don't really have a favorite Cup driver since Harvick retired, but I really like Connor Zilich. I really like Zilich. I think that for as good as he is, I think he has a really good head on his shoulders. Kyler over on YouTube. So the Bears are doing good, might make it to the Super Bowl. We got eliminated, brother. We lost to LA. Kind of rooting for Tony Stewart at Daytona. First time I'd probably watch a truck race. I always watch the truck races on the plate races, and I always watch the last couple of playoff races. I think that Stewart could definitely win that race in the truck series. Chase Elliott. I think I'd put Chase Briscoe at a better rating than Chase Elliott, to be honest, because I think Briscoe won more races. Yeah, the Cup Series, I mean, I guess if I had to take a favorite since Harvick retired, it'd probably be Hamlin. I think that Hamlin's gotten really what's the word I'm looking for? He used to be really cocky and arrogant. I think that Hamlin's really cooled down as far as his temper goes, and I really like his podcast too. His podcast has given me a whole new respect for him. Dude, I remember the last time Jimmy Johnson ran a truck race, he ran Bristol in like 2007 or 2008. He ran Bristol in Dover that year. And he ran both races in the Cobalt paint scheme. I loved those Cobalt paint schemes. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I rate Jesse Love a 94. I mean, he's good. I don't know if I put him in a 94. I don't know if I put him in a 94. I think his saving grace is his plate racing. Oh yeah, that's right. We got a detailed view. I love Ross Chastain, dude. He is so ballsy. Like he is racing old school inside of new school NASCAR. That's why I like him. Like, nobody's as aggressive as Ross Chastain is. And back in the day when you had Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon and Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin when he was in the when Joe Gibbs was still with Chevy, Tony Stewart, everybody was as aggressive as Ross Chastain is today. And that's why people don't like Ross. He embodies old school NASCAR driving. I don't know how you can rate Connor Zilisch a 100 if you're not going to rate him a 100 at everything, to be honest. Although he is kind of dog water at super speedways. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. I think the only thing that Austin Hill is really good at is Daytona and Talladega. I think he's one of the least arrogant guys in the Xfinity series. I'll give him that. I just don't think he'll ever be able to. I don't think he'll ever be able to win a championship unless it was like a Final Four format and it was at Daytona, Talladega, or Atlanta. I don't think he can win a championship. Maybe now with the chase format being reintroduced, he might be consistent enough, but he was never consistent enough in the 3-3-1 format to get a championship. Really, Corey Himes is the 93 at super speedways? I thought he was a little better than that at super speedways. And how are you going to rate a part-time driver over someone like Lane Riggs and Chandler Smith? What? And over Ty Majeski? Nah, I can't agree with that. I do like Lane Riggs. I like a lot of people in the truck series, to be honest. I like Riggs. I like Chandler Smith, Ty Majeski. Like, they race each other really hard, but they race each other really clean. I even like Corey Heim. Like, I don't think anyone in the truck series is really that dirty compared to like years past in the truck series, if that makes sense. Like, the truck series, man, they put on some really good shows. Really good shows. Especially short tracks like Bristol, Martinsville, Richmond. All of those are excellent races in the truck series. Yeah, no, Kyler, I agree with you there. Hamlin's not racing for anybody but his dad. I don't care what he said in his press conference today or yesterday when he said that he made a promise to Joe Gibbs and the Gibbs family. Yeah, no, he's 100% racing for his dad. Crafton, I was really sad to see Crafton retire, to be honest. I love Matt Crafton. He was my favorite truck driver for a while. It's crazy to me that in the first or second year of the elimination style playoffs, he won the championship without winning a single race that year. He's in all 3 of NASCAR's top divisions. He's the only driver to win a championship from 2014 to 2025 without winning a race in that season, which is insanity to me. That's just how consistent he was. Yeah. See, how is Brendan Queen's stuff is like really close to Zilich, and road courses kind of screw him, I guess. I think if road course was a 90 or better, he'd probably be a 100 overall. I still think that Williams Wallace should be one of these two. Need to be a 100. Yeah, let's look at the advanced stats for Cup. Okay, hear me out. hear me out. How is Denny Hamlin gonna have a 100 at speedways and a 100 at I don't know what C is. Would that be short track maybe? How are you gonna have 2 100s and not be a 100 overall when William Byron doesn't have a single 100 in any of these columns? What? Not gonna lie, NASCAR 25. You kind of botched that one. I think Denny Hamlin should 100% be a 100 overall over William Byron in this game. But that's just my opinion. Hey, Michael, man, thanks for all the questions on TikTok. I appreciate you for being active in the chat there. That's awesome. Thank you, sir. And I don't even think Denny Hamlin's really that bad at road courses either. Really? Just a 70? That is crazy. Oh. Game just froze. No. All right. Well, since my game decided to lock up on me, I suppose we're going to wrap it up there for the night. I don't know why my game decided to just freeze on me. My controller's not on. Sometimes when I have my controller on and my wheel at the same time, if I'm using the wheel and then I switch to controller, it'll do some weird stuff, but I don't know. That's just weird. Anyways, we got our boy Mallozzi, the championship. Hell yeah. Those of you guys that hung out, thank you. TikTok, you guys did awesome. YouTube, you guys did awesome. All of you guys did awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out, especially with the online racing. Awesome as always. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go cuddle up with my doggos and watch something till the wife gets home. I don't know if we're going to be live tomorrow. It 100% depends on the weather, because we might have rolling power outages here. Don't know. We're going to have to wait for tomorrow to come and go and see. If the weather's cooperative, we'll probably be live. I'll probably go live in the morning just so that I can try to get all the stuff done on live before we have power problems. So hopefully we don't have power problems. We'll see. Middle Tennessee is not built for ice. so we'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I'm AJ, your average gamer 714, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.